Old Robert Horry. Old Robert Horry. Come here, you. Come here, you. And I've always been a big fan of Will Smith 2.0 because they look like separated birth. You didn't come up big. What you did in Houston, throwing the towel in Danny Ainge's face, what you did, the most gangsterous playoff move I've ever seen, bar none. You know what the most gangsterous playoff move is? It's not even for a shot. It's not even for a pass. It was in defeat. The coldest thing I ever saw was when Greg Popovich had Robert Horry sacrifice himself and get the Phoenix Suns suspended in alphabetical order. Because you do believe Phoenix would have maybe won that series. The coldest thing with 18 seconds is losing your cool, and they lost their cool and they lost that series. That was the most gangsterous thing I ever seen. You know the playoff series I'm talking about when they got suspended in alphabetical order. You remember when you had a commissioner who was led to the law? But now Robert Horry then drunk the Kool-Aid. He been bought and paid for. Poor. Well, he's Will Smith. Now he's up there just throwing haymakers because he really threw a haymaker and he really put a two-piece KFC and must have treating the league like it's Chris Rock. This turkey then came out here and said that LeBron James is the MVP. And my reaction, so it instead padded as respectable numbers, but they're about Jason Tatum numbers, except Jason Tatum's team is about 5 or 6 games better than them. But Jason Tatum team didn't have to trade Jaylen Brown and get Jokic in return. So wake me up when you see a move like that, okay? A guy who was pouting and was the 7th seed for half the season, since Robert Horry got stages of I can't remember. And this turkey then came out here and said this. Listen, I'm going to fight to get Robert Horry into the Hall of Fame because I think he should be. And eventually, everybody going to get in the Hall of Fame. So why not Robert Horry? He's been clutch. He's one of the most clutches. I'll say this. If I was doing a top 12 clutch players I've seen in my lifetime, because I can't talk about early 70s or back to the 60s, except for highlights. But if I'm going by clutch, this dude, if he ain't in your top 6 or 7, he's in that 10 to 12 slot. For postseason, yeah. That alone. However, to come out here and say that LeBron James should be an MVP, I'm like, what are you smoking? If they don't make that move with AD for Luka, and I'm not one of those people that think the deal was crazy